Alright, today we're going to show you how to catch some flounder. Use a swim mullet, a little gulp swim mullet, right off this pier right here. And we're going to show you everything you need to know so you can hook up on some flounder and reel them in and have some tasty dinner. So flounder, they like structure. So right here we got some good structure. We're fishing these docks. And they love hanging out underneath the post there because there's barnacles on the post. There's, other type of shellfish. And that brings in a lot of predatory species. They like to eat them, so you get all the minnows. And of course, the flounder, they like those minnows. So it's basically like an artificial reef. And the flounder will come up, hang out underneath the dock, wait for the minnows to feed the shellfish, and then boom, that's how they eat. So that's where you're gonna want to target. If you can get to some nice docks, residential or commercial, and then just throw your little gulp on a jig head. I'll show you how to rig it up in a second. Just rid it up, throw it underneath there, and then all you really want to do is kind of bop it off the bottom, kind of lightly lift it. Just kind of you're almost dragging it across the bottom, and you're gonna be dragging it, and then you're gonna feel like it almost gets stuck on something, almost like you're snagged. But generally, that's gonna be a flounder, unless it is a snag.
What's wrong?
I followed his advice. It's not a flounder. Snag.
Perfect timing.
So you might get snagged. So I like to wait a little bit, wait for it to take it in its mouth, and I just give a really hard hook set because they can open their mouths out super wide and just spit that bait out. So a hard hook set is going to make sure you hook into them and get them hooked up well. All right, so I'm going to show you how to rig these up. So here I'm using a 4th ounce jig head. You can really match the size of your jig head to the contusions you're fishing. We got a pretty strong outflow, so I'm just using a slightly larger one to get down to the bottom and make sure I'm making contact down where the flounder are going to be hanging out. But you can go, light as an 1/8 ounce if you need to. So you're going to take your swim mullet. I like the pearl whites, and I think these are 4 inches. You can use 5 inches or 3 inches depending on the size of fish you're targeting. Well, this is a 4-inch pearl white. Now all you're going to do is feed it through. And you're going to want to make it try to come out the back towards the middle. So if you miss it, just kind of re-thread it. There you go. And then you're going to push the mouth up over this little clasp to make it stay on the jig head. And there you go. That's how you rig up a gulp for these flounder. Now, like we were saying, I like these docks. Just going to target the docks, target the structure. There you go. And we're just gonna wait. Let it sink to the bottom. And then just gonna give a really, really light little bump. Flounders like to stay on the bottom. If you're fishing for trout or redfish, you give a little heavier bump to get off the bottom. And that will work for flounder. That's just gonna get the tail action in the current of the water, get it kind of moving. And that's where you're gonna kind of attract the predatory fish. You're just gonna kind of drag it along for flounder. And you're gonna feel it kind of get stuck. When you feel that, wait, and then boom, hook set. And that's how you hook up on these flounder using gulp, baby. Now let's catch some fish. We're showing you how to catch flounder off the pier. We got one, baby. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Trying to keep this guy alive right now. He's hooked pretty deep. Just trying to move some water through his gills so he can breathe. Oh yeah. He's still kicking.
Go.
Alright, so that's how you catch flounder off piers, but you can also catch them at the beach. And what you're really looking for at the beach are steep and sharp drop-offs that provide its own cover, and you'll find the flounder sitting on that drop-off waiting to ambush the prey.
Flounder pounder here.
Little jig head with some gulp. Fishing the drop off right here. He hit the thing right away. Pretty little flounder. Can't keep flounder right now in North Carolina. Catch him with this little gulp jig head combo. You fish the drop off. This guy hit within 30 seconds. We're gonna let him go. Oh wow, dude, that would have been a keeper. There we go, the gulp baby, like I was saying. Nice, pretty one.